All right, everybody, welcome in. Welcome into Selection Sunday. Almost all of the bowl games have been selected. It's just the users we got to figure out now. So, can you please let me know if you can hear me? I had to create a new scene, so I'm not exactly sure if everything's set up properly. Someone tell me if they can hear me or not. You can hear me? Let's go. Okay. So these are the 12 teams that are active users that will all play against each other, okay? So this is a little different than I've had it in previous years where I've had the inactive users mixed in here. But I think it's going to be more fun if all the active people play each other, right? So these are the 12. We'll get to the selection in a second, okay? Now, if you are a user and you actually and you're here, you're going to get to pick your bowl game. So now I'll welcome you into one of my weird sheets of madness. So because of the way everything was set up this season and how the CFP works in this game, we have 14 teams that do not have a bowl game here on the right side. The biggest snubs of which are SMU and Missouri. I'll get to why I had to take them out in a second. If there's something you guys just do not agree with, we can switch it. All the bowl eligible teams are right here. I switched out all the user teams with the rest of the CPUs down below. Okay. We have 4 tying games. So the New Mexico Bowl, that is the shit bowl. So the 2 worst teams in the country, which will be Fink and Georgia State, will face in the New Mexico Bowl. That will be a quick simmed game. The quick sim games are going to be all of the user bowls and then these 4 tie-in bowls. So the New Orleans Bowl, that's always reserved for the top remaining CPU teams. So you got FAU and you have Old Dominion, who both won their conferences and are the highest rated in our final rankings. The Outback Bowl is the top 2 CPU teams that got gate kept from the CFP. So Maryland and Stanford will face each other. Then you got the Citrus Bowl, which is the top 2 rated users, which was Notre Dame, who got left out, and then Arizona State, who won the Pac-12. So that's already a set-in-stone matchup. That's going to be game day on Thursday. Now we have 2 brand-new bowl games to the users. We have the SFA Hall of Fame Hawaii Bowl, and we have the SFA SFAF Independence Bowl. Fink's finally going to get himself a sponsor for a game. And these are the matchups I came up with for the inactive users. Wisconsin and Auburn, I think, is going to be a really fun one. You got LA Tech and Oregon. Fink's inaugural Independence Bowl is going to be Western Kentucky and Arkansas State, so that will be a fun one. And then the Hall of Fame Bowl, Central Michigan and Coastal. These are the rest of the CPU bowls down here. Idaho Bowl, Troy and Fresno, I thought that'd be a great matchup. Both teams were disrespected all year. And the reason I put I gate kept USC and Texas Tech is I thought having Chad Barber versus Cody Green in a bowl game in the Barstool Arizona Bowl will be a lot more fun than 2 random teams. The Gasparilla Bowl, UNLV won the Mountain West. They're going to go up against Oklahoma. The Military Bowl, Army and Alabama, who was the last team in. So I put them in over Missouri because they beat Georgia. And the only bowl-eligible team Missouri has beaten is Iowa State. The Texas Bowl, Boston College and South Carolina. We have 2 top teams that were ranked in the top 10. The Armed Forces Bowl, 2 teams that lost their conference championships, Illinois and Arkansas. Jimmy Kimmel Live Bowl, these are the next 2 highest-ranked G5 teams. And Tulane and Miami, Ohio had disappointing ends to the year, but I think that's going to be a great one. The Guaranteed Rate Bowl, Temple and Texas State. The Music City Bowl will be USF. They're going to go up against Colorado. The First Responder Bowl is normally, for some reason, where we put like the next best team. So Miami against Arizona will be fun. The Birmingham Bowl, this one is two teams that are kind of on the same tier. Obviously, old users, Syracuse and Toledo. That will be a fun one. Lending Tree, two teams that were guaranteed a bowl game because they won their division. That's why teams are in yellow over here. So we're going to have them face off. And then finally, the Holiday Bowl, Trevor Siemian versus David Gardner, two SFA quarterbacks in their final games. So those are the bowl games that we have now. We have 12 teams here, and these are going to be your user bowl games this year. We got the Latina Juice Gator Bowl, Free TC Liberty Bowl, the Sicko Sun Bowl, Barclays Las Vegas Bowl, the Yam in It, Cheez It Bowl, Pinhead's Quick Head Bowl. Okay, so if you are here, so how it's going to work is I have the 12 teams loaded up here in the draft lottery. How this works is you kind of each have a ball, and it goes into like a bingo, or not a bingo, like a, one of those roller things, like a Powerball type deal. And so you each have an equal chance. Whoever's 1, 2, 3, that will dictate the matchups. Now, if you are picked in 1 through 5, you get to choose which game you want to play in. Okay, so this is not scripted or anything, right? This is, once I press submit, it does it randomly, okay? I've used this for quite a few different things. The Quick Head Bowl. Wait, did I mess it up? Oh, Pinhead's Quick Lane Bowl. Did I say the Quick Head Bowl? Might be the Quick Lane. It's a little early here. Okay. So, submit. Here we go. All right, this is going to be the lineup card. So, I'm going to go from 1 through 12. If you're here and you get the pick 1, you get to choose which of those games you're in, okay? So, first team, Dirty Bird. If you are here, if he's not, I'm just going to go from the bottom to the top, pretty much. TC, give me that quick. All right, so I don't see Dirty Bird here. So, I'm just going to go from the top down. Okay, so Louisiana you have Darren Williams, and you have Night Air Finley. They will be in the Latina Juice Gator Bowl. All right. Pick number 2, Southern Miss. All right, B-Dog, if you are here, which of these 5 games do you want to play in? Do you want to be in Pinhead's Quick Lane Bowl, the Yam and Cheez It Bowl, Barclays Las Vegas Bowl, the Sicko Sun Bowl, or the Free TC Liberty Bowl? If you're here, B-Dog. I think you are. Give me the Sicko Sun Bowl, baby. Yes, sir. That's one of my favorite bowls. I beat Notre Dame in an epic comeback in Season 7. All right. Who is up next? Florida State. All right. If Florida State, if he's here, let me know which of these remaining games you want to. I doubt he watches the stream. So he's going to be in the Free TC Liberty Bowl. We're just going to go from top to bottom there. You are not FSU, baby. All right. Sicko game, and I represent the Sun Belt. So, honestly, I think playing B-Dog is going to be the easiest game to win. So, whoever's in the Sicko Sun Bowl might have an easy matchup. All right, number 4, LSU. LSU, if you are here, let me know. He is going to be in the Las Vegas Bowl. I don't think he's here. All right, so LSU goes to the Barclays Las Vegas Bowl. And now the only thing I'm going to make sure doesn't happen is, like, I don't want Georgia Tech to face Florida State. I want to keep conferences different, right? So I'll make sure we at least keep that separate. But, all right, the last person who gets to choose, Iowa State. Ron, is Ron here? Ron, let me know. Do you want to play in the Quick Lane Bowl, or do you want to be in the Cheez It Bowl? Yeah, but they already play, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want rematches. Is he in stream? All right, that's a fat L for Ron. He will be in the Cheez-It Bowl. He's not here, so I'll give him. Or yeah, here I'll let you add him real quick. Come back to him. I mean, the only other team. All right, so Minnesota is gonna get whatever Ron doesn't get. We'll give him a second. All right, Ron, if you're here, do you want to be in the Cheez-It Bowl or do you want to be in the Quick Lane Bowl? The Yamin Cheez-It Bowl, or do you want the Pinheads Quick Lane Bowl? You do not know your opponent yet. Do you want to battle for a Cheez-It Bowl or a Quick Lane Bowl? Cheez-Its or bowling? Cheez-Its or bowling? Give me the Cheez-It Bowl. Oh no, nobody wants to play for the Pinhead Bowl. All right, so you got, I mean, honestly, the actual bowls really don't matter for the SFA. It's all about the matchup and the bragging rights. So Jay Jettas will be in the Quick Lane Bowl. Fuck you. Oh, wow. All right, so now is the juicy part. We get to see the matchups here. LSU. Okay. I still not know where I'm going. Next, Georgia Tech. So, Georgia Tech is facing Louisiana in the Latina Juice Gator Bowl. That's going to be a hell of a matchup, I think. So, Mike, you are facing Dirty Bird. You're going to face Darren Williams. God, dude, I have to write about him in run defense now. This is BS on my stupid thing. Okay, next up. East Carolina. No chance, dude. The Liberty Bowl 2 years in a row. Boo, I wanted something different. I already have a Sun Bowl and I already have a... God, now I have to beat Florida State. Damn it. I actually might lose this game. My 4-0. You know my number one thing I pitch is that I'm undefeated in bowl season. I've never lost a bowl game. I know, I wanted Iowa State too. I thought that would be fun. All right. Shit, I'm due. Okay, buddy. All right. Tennessee. Southern Miss in Tennessee. Oh no, we get Cardale Jones. Okay, Southern Miss. B-Dog, that is a winnable game. That is a winnable game, and that is honestly the most sicko matchup I could have created. Let's go. Southern Miss in Tennessee in the sicko Sun Bowl in El Paso. Okay. Next up. Penn State. So Penn State and LSU in the Barkley Las Vegas Bowl. That will be a fun one. Coach Dave with his third string quarterback. Easy win for Nick. No, I don't think so. I think Southern Miss is going to win that game. So now all that's left is San Diego State and Ole Miss. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You don't want to face Barkley in his last game of his career, especially with him not getting Player of the Year. He's going to be pissed. He's going to be looking to fuck you up. So, Ole Miss. Oh no, Jay Jettas, the bowl game. The bowl game L's continue. He's about to get destroyed in the Quick Lane Bowl. So these are our bowl games here. We got these are a lot of good games. We got Iowa State, Ole Miss, Minnesota, and San Diego State. So these are all the bowl games. Obviously, the CFP is going to be different. But anybody have any huge gripes or any of these no bowl teams that you feel like just has to be in? Minnesota going to get their shit kicked. You want to know what team's going to get their shit kicked? Memphis. Yeah, Neil and so Kiko is probably going to destroy him. I'm cheering for Kiko. All right, so that concludes the stream. I'm gonna try and post all the bowl games here today and the whole BearCave. For you guys who don't know, all of these games you're picking for BearCave. I'm gonna put spreads on all of them and then double points for the CFP. So I'm gonna get to work on that. This is gonna go up on the YouTube channel as well. So thanks for watching, guys.